Forget gurus. Forget anyone claiming to be an online business expert without going through the challenges of entrepreneurship themselves. The Real Money, Real Business podcast is here to prove the best insights in online business comes from your fellow online business builders. We dig into stories of entrepreneurs selling their business on the Empire Flippers marketplace so that you can learn how they made their business profitable, how they overcame obstacles, and what lessons they learned in their online journey. If you want to take your business and your knowledge to the next level, you've come to the right podcast. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Real Money, Real Business podcast. We record these interviews so that potential buyers can learn more about the business and the seller to help them make an informed buying decision. If you would like to learn more about this business, including details like what type of business it is, how much revenue and profit it makes, and all of the assets included with the business, simply visit empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business's listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and in the description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, you can click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. So without further ado, let's get into this interview. First up, let's learn a little bit about you. Can you tell us about your background in building and running online businesses?
I've been building websites for a very long time, and what I do before starting a site is I focus on my market research and then doing the niche selection and researching on the topics, and the next stage is content creation. So I think I have a little background on building niche websites, and from the experience, I use it to build this particular website.
Why are you selling the business now instead of keeping it and growing it further?
One of the reasons why I'm selling this business is because I needed cash to complete an offline building project that I am onto. And that is majorly one of the reasons I'm selling this young site. And I believe the next person that will handle it will great.
Can you describe the amount and the type of work that you do on this business to maintain it?
To maintain this business, I make sure I add new content every now and then, maybe once or twice in a week. The work I do is just research on the topics, and then I send it to my writer and publish the article when it is ready.
So if you were to keep this business, what are some of the ways you would try to grow it?
If I were to keep this business, what I would do is add new topics, contents on the site. The site barely has less than how many articles, and if you do your research, you publish new content and maybe focus on building an arrow kind of link to grow the website.
Right. And what would you say are the biggest risks with this business that buyers should be aware of?
One of the risks involved in building in online businesses is Google frequent updates, especially when your traffic is coming from Google search. But if you do the right thing and focus on just adding new content that is manually written by a human, the risk will be minimal.
How much support are you willing to offer the buyer who acquires this business?
I'll be willing to give the buyer at least 30 days of emailing any questions he or she might have. They can send an email and I'll do very well to answer them.
Got it. And regarding the sale of the business, would you agree to a non-compete?
Yes, I will not be competing in this particular niche again, as I have other business I'll be focusing on in the meantime.
Are you open to negotiating something like an earn-out agreement?
No, since I needed this cash to complete a project, I would like an one-time payment structure.
Okay, final question. If you had to put yourself in the shoes of a buyer, why is your business a business worth buying?
This business is very, very worth buying. It's new, it's still young, and I did everything manually. The content were published by a human, no AI was used, and the only outreach I did was just press release on Yahoo News, finance.yahoo.com website, and other bigger sites, nothing else. So if the new buyer will focus on following my step, this business will definitely grow, and I would recommend it to anybody.
All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. To learn more and see if this business is still for sale, head over to empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. Once you've unlocked this listing, you'll find everything you need to know about this business. So, thanks for joining us. See you next time.